2023.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm so excited to speak with you.
I'm doing wonderfully. Can't complain at all. Just working hard. You know how it is.
Yes, I see what you're working hard. I've been on your Instagram and I'm like, oh my goodness, she has all of these like initiatives starting and all these like programs. And I'm just so like amazed when like just strong like women, we're just dominating the industry. We're just
We
taking
can
over.
inspire our sisters. Hopefully we
Yes.
can, you know.
Yes. And that's also something I wanted to even like get into with our interview because I know that, of course, with a tribe of women, of course, on the show, like everyone has different personalities, strong personalities, different backgrounds. So, how would you best describe how to get along in that type of circle, even for other people that may be watching, viewers that may just be struggling with the different personalities in their group?
That basically you got to let people be themselves. I mean, and understand them. I think that probably the people with the stronger personalities like Toya and myself are probably the sweetest people. You know what I'm saying? The people that
Yeah.
are ride or die and love hard.
Yeah.
So just allow them to be themselves. Everybody coming from a different point of view. For me, I probably laugh at the wrong stuff. I joke about the wrong things. And I honestly think it's funny when probably the person I'm talking about does it. But
Yes.
you gotta agree, it's funny.
Yeah, and I think I laugh at everything too. It helps with like a coping mechanism for me. I just be like, it's just hilarious. What more can you do but laugh sometimes?
Absolutely.
And what is one thing that you feel that you want fans to take away from this upcoming season from, what's going on in the Married to Medicine realm? Like what's different from previous seasons?
I think what's different from previous seasons is honestly, we bringing back husbands that were divorced from the
Yeah.
wives. I mean, that right there is very different. We're bringing in different personalities. We also have my friend Alicia Eglum,
Mm-hmm.
dentist that's coming on. You get to see her point of view, but everybody different. It's even like not even so much just where they're from, but also because of the age differences. Because Sweet Tea, she's 31, so of course somebody that's 23, y'all don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just listen up and
Yeah.
don't question me. So that's the
Yeah.
difference. You got these young people that think they know and they don't know, and we have to teach them.
Yes, but I'm always open to being taught. I love mentorship. I love hanging around just the wisdom. So I'm like, please let me know so I don't have to go through anything additional that I don't have to. So I
Right.
know
I'm
that's
joking, but
definitely,
I'm not joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
yeah,
I used to always listen to my mom because she knew. She
yeah.
would look at somebody and say, "No, that's
No.
you ain't dating him." And I would listen, honestly, I would.
So like when you mentor any like young women or when you give them advice, is it similar to the same practices that you and your mom had?
Absolutely. I think that with age, it comes wisdom. We done seen it before. We've seen it before. So we know what it is, and y'all just miss it, or and y'all's been so privileged. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just
Yeah.
internet and stuff. Y'all just don't know. So I think that if I could give you any advice, Kori, is listen to your mentors, listen to your people that know, listen to the aunties here, okay?
Yes, of course. And that's why I definitely even love the series because I think you all are so just like strong. And I love that because that's where I want to go with my career. And of course, even with fellow young women that are watching the series, how would you describe even how you got so successful with balancing just this career in like fame and social media? Like, how would you describe
For me, a lot didn't change because I don't feel like I'm famous. I mean, when I go
that?
out, but and that's just, I don't really look at that. What I say is life is about priorities, and I'm gonna tell you, it's always been God for me, then my family, my man and my children, and then everything else. Everything else is secondary. So when you
Mhm.
say work, I work part-time because I want to be, when the kids were little, I wanted to be there when they went to school and when they got home. So I was always that person that would take away from my position and my job. It meant my husband would work full time. So I'm the mother, I'm the wife, but he is the man and a provider.
Exactly. And I agree that's definitely how it should be. And of course, on social media, everyone is going to have their different opinions as to, oh, like,
It's where they come from. Whatever works for you,
yeah. She
whatever
said,
makes you happy.
yeah.
The problem is it ain't making y'all happy, the stuff y'all doing. That's why I'm telling you, do different. Be happy though.
Problem. Be happy. Don't listen to anyone else's opinion. Because some women would even try to say, oh, well, not everyone is privileged to be able to have like a husband I'll be able to provide while we take off and tend to the kids. But I feel that, like you said, that it's everyone's like preference. And of course, everyone's setup is different. So even with the comments or like the haters or any type of critics, you don't pay them any mind. You're just like, look, I'm
Oh
myself.
no, not at all. I'm so focused. You ever talk to somebody like P. Diddy? He says he has a lot of haters, but he's so focused. And you can't do you damned if you do, if you damned if you don't. After all these years, if you give them the rights to their publishing,
Yeah.
it's worth something. It might not have been worth nothing, but damn it, he might as well have kept it. You know what I'm saying? People are always gonna have something to say because they're looking from a different point of view.
Yes. And I actually am based in Atlanta. So I do have some friends that are interested in that medicine field as well. What advice would you give for aspiring,
Doctors,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
don't stop. Actually, when you go into undergrad, you have a good time. It's all about the journey, but get your work too, Boopy. And a lot of times it's just about going to the office hours, talking to the instructors, and and getting the old tests, and making sure you study. You can have fun and do your work too. My thing is life is all about balance, and you got to balance all of that.
Yeah, I mean, but you make it look so easy. That's why so many people are always so like, wow, just forget
The
it.
interesting thing about that, Kori, and I know we ain't got but a second.
No, you're
We were
okay.
bred different. We were bred different. Like if you talk to me
Yeah.
or Jackie or Simone, or Phaedra, we worked. It
Mhm.
wasn't no problem. We don't know no different. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? When my mama used to work and walk to the bus stop 6 miles and then go 2 more miles to pick us up from school, it was normal, nothing to complain about. Y'all complain about everything. Y'all not built for this. In it, you are, but your mind is telling you you're not. So
Yeah.
y'all just, I don't know how y'all gonna fare in the world.
You are so funny to me, though, because
I'm funny because I tell the truth. That's the funny part. I tell you the exact thing I'm thinking. So I don't know if that's funny.
yes. I know your kids though are going to be set up well because I know that you're instilling all of this even in them now. Do they ever have any issues like even being on the show at all, or even some of the advice? You get any pushback from your kids at all?
No, of course my kids are going to be taken care of, and that's what I talk about at Dr. Heaven University. We actually show people how to create a generational wealth. But my kids know, my boys never really did film. They might have filmed once or twice, in a family dinner or something. My daughter loves it. To this day, she loves it. And I think, when she goes to FAMU, people know her as Dr. Heavenly's daughter. I don't think it's a problem because Giselle's children are there. And then when she went to private school, Candy's kids were there, big boy kids. So she used to peeing around kids that, on TV or whatever. So she got that personality. She don't give a damn either. She don't care. I'm telling you, like we so focused and we're so secure in what we doing. You can't tell me not from my point of view, because you don't know what I'm thinking.
Exactly, like the element of surprise. That's why I'm assuming that like your children are very much so receptive to the advice that you do give because they've seen it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, they listen. I'm surprised, but they do listen. Yes.
So what do you feel is like the biggest challenge for this upcoming season that will be displayed for viewers? Or is there anything that you were kind of nervous about, or just anything like more exciting?
I'm not nervous about anything, but there is a challenge because the friendships that you think are going to be solid are not. It's going to be a roller coaster, ups and downs, and it's a lot, but everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Tea is coming from a very humble beginning, like we all did, but she just came from there like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So
like yesterday.
so if you know what I mean? So it's different because her and Quad are so very different that you wonder. I don't know, but everybody dynamic is good. Toya always bring the fire. You had to watch out for that damn Toya.
Yes, of course, always bringing the fire.
And then Dr. Jackie has come out of her shell. She don't give a damn anymore either.
Do you think that they're coming more outside of their shells just because of the experience that they've had now at this point, where it's just kind of like second nature to really be on camera and just be more familiar and confident within themselves?
I think after a certain time, you get sick of people saying stuff to you. So you're like, at 6.0, baby, I'm finna tell you what I think about it, okay? That's what I think.
You said it's very straightforward. I love how straightforward you are.
I can't help it, boo. You love me or leave me. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got.
And I love that even in like the previews and the trailers, you all kind of touch on a little bit with that loyalty and friendship that you were just speaking on. What would you say even about day one relationships, how people you do expect to be solid that might have even came up with you like through your career, and how they can change? Like, how do you cope with that? Because we, of course, even in my career, even in my friends, like we've all experienced that at different stages in our lives. So how do you cope with the breakups of friendships, or just realizing that people are not as solid as you thought that they were?
Well, on and off the show, yeah, you think you got great friendships. People are looking at you, and then when you have arguments with them, they say how they really feel. You know what I'm saying? Like it be some haterade in there, and you be thinking like you say your marriage perfect. They got no good and damn well my marriage is not perfect. I'm just saying that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I don't know why it bothers you. That's what
Mhm.
I'm saying. Like, say it about your shit. I mean, I don't understand it, but it's a lot of haterade going on. But I mean, you think your friends are your friends.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, they friends, but
Friends, but they can always show
I
themselves.
would
But
tell you one friend that I have that's been solid on the show is Dr. Jackie. I trust her with my life, my
okay.
last dollar. I feel like I got a friend in Dr. Jackie that if my mortgage need to be paid, she gonna pay it.
I love
That's
that.
what I
Like
think. And
support.
I'd
Like
pay hers in a heartbeat as well.
yeah. I mean, because even with, of course, how solidness comes, do you think that when trust is broken, that it can be easily rebuilt? Is there anything that, like on the show, any like other like women that you've had to go through that with?
Oh,
Just
Simone, when she get mad, I'm not even mad. Simone stay mad for years.
okay,
Years
so
before she
that's
come back. So what, friendship is what it is. I love all the ladies. I think they all bring something very different. I'm very excited about Phaedra. She brings something different in a breath of fresh air. Sweet
Mhm,
Tea is different, but likable. But
mhm,
likable in all of her innocence and naivety, if that's a word, being just so naive and,
mhm.
unskilled in. Let me just hush.
No, you're good. You're
Let me
good.
just
No, you're
But
good.
she know, just like y'all young kids, just where no, Dr. G tells me everything. Girl, you don't know half the shit I know about Dr. G. You know what I'm saying? So please just hush.
Yeah.
It's y'all young people.
No, see, I'm definitely going to have so many takeaways from this, just about, of course, medical medicine and some life skills that I need. But I appreciate you so much again for sitting down with me. I'm Kori Nicole with Where's the Buzz TV. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank
Kim.
you, beautiful. And keep going. Where are you at? What city?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said Atlanta. And
Yeah.
you
So,
okay? Well, you're doing a great job. Thank you for having me.
of course. Thank you so much again. So I really enjoyed this.
Take care.